What's up, everybody? Welcome to Target Focused Life.
Today we're shooting sporting clays at Day of Clays.
It's not just a sporting clay shoot, it's also a tremendous fundraiser that's changing the future of youth shooting sports. Are you ready? Let's go!
Every year, youth shooting teams across the country face the same frustrating challenge: fundraising. It's one of the biggest barriers standing between passionate young athletes and the opportunities they deserve. Without consistent funding, opportunities to engage in the shooting sports are limited and become out of reach for many teams and many youth.
The biggest hurdle you have as a coach is we coach for 3 months and we fundraise the other 9 months. Because every time you pull the trigger, the shell goes off and the bird hopefully breaks, and it's an expense and you never get those back. So you're constantly raising money to fund this team.
Fortunately, there's an organization dedicated to changing the narrative for youth shooting sports. The MidwayUSA Foundation empowers youth shooting teams to not only raise essential funds, but also to establish long-term financial stability through endowments. This ensures that programs can grow, thrive, and endure for generations to come.
I was so tired selling brats in the parking lot on July 4th and walking away with $300 and doing things that were just so labor intensive for the teams. Here we're able to do one thing and be able to draw for that forever and ever and ever and build on that.
While the foundation offers a variety of tools to support teams, I recently attended one of their standout events, Day of Clays, Minnesota. And let me tell you, it was one of the coolest fundraisers I've ever experienced. So here's how it worked. Each competitor would pay $200 entry fee for the 100 bird sporting clay shoot. And 100%, not some, but 100% of that $200 goes to the endowment fund of the team of their choice. Okay, that's really cool, right? But there's more. If you play side games, win a silent auction, or win a live auction item, 100% of that money goes to the team of your choice as well. And if that's not cool enough, get this. All of the funds that go into a team's endowment fund are matched 1-for-1 by the foundation. As much as I like selling raffle tickets, hot dogs, and pizzas to raise money for youth shooting sports, I think I like shooting to raise money that gets matched a whole lot more.
If you really truly understand what this day means, is the foundation has come together with the help of a sponsor to pay for all of the expenses of this event. So you bring yourself here, every dollar you spend goes into your endowment. So it's like you're paying yourself to come fundraise for your team.
You're not going to believe the amount going to youth shooting sports just by 256 shooters coming together to have some fun shooting shotguns. But more on that later. When I learned about this event, I decided I was going to put together 2 squads to support the Osakis trap team. On my squad was my son Rylan, head coach James Moss, and his son Justin. All 3 were shooting sporting clays for the very first time. On the other squad, well, I didn't know them personally when the day started. They were just a group of strangers who answered our open invite and joined us just for the fun and the cause. That's what this is all about. Community, competition, and a shared passion for the next generation. One of the highlights for me was watching Rylan and Justin shoot. Although neither of them had ever shot sporting clays before, they did very well. And one of the most fascinating things was watching how when they would miss a shot, they were very good at adapting and figuring out how to do it better on the next shot.
Yes! You know, I was thinking it, I didn't want to say it. I was going to say, all you need is 2 to beat your dad on this station. But I was like, no, that will get in his head. I won't say it. You're going to break it there. Just come slightly back from where you're going to break it. Then you pick it up, just merge into it, shoot it, okay? There we go. See? I coach you, you hit the targets.
One of the things that I love about the shooting sports is that you get such a mix of people participating. It's something you can do when you're young, and it's Also something you can do when you're old. You can participate if you're male or female. You can participate if you're tall or short. When I looked around, we had a vast mix of people at the event, all enjoying the day together. Day of Clays was sponsored by Reed's, one of our TFL Elite dealers. So I caught up with Adam Arnold from Reed's to learn why they believe in what the foundation is doing.
MidwayUSA Foundation is at its core is helping teams execute and raise funds themselves. What we are really aspiring to do is see how we can help these teams continue to grow and especially put on fundraisers themselves with Midway's support year after year. I mean, that's part of the magic of this, is being able to put templates together for these teams to have something that's easy to do year after year. As the teams and the coaches grow and change every year, it's nice to have things in place, and I think that's part of the unique partnership between Reed's and MidwayUSA Foundation.
What a day, what a day. The sun is shining. We're out shooting sporting clays. We're raising money for youth shooting teams. This is great. I don't even care that I'm shooting like garbage. I am shooting a new gun. I am shooting new ammo. I am making excuses, but having fun while doing it.
But my shooting aside, it was a beautiful day and an awesome event. And we were getting to raise money while having fun. That's pretty cool. I'm relatively new to the MidwayUSA Foundation, and I wanted to learn more about how they are impacting teams. So we caught up with some of the incredible leaders and coaches who are seeing firsthand the impact of the MidwayUSA Foundation.
Minnesota Days of Clays for Central Lakes College team, this will be the first year that we'll have our entire team here. Last year, I brought 3 kids. They had the most fun that they had all year. They were giggling about it for 2 months. I committed to it and said, next year we're bringing our whole team to this.
Our Kennebunk County Clay Busters, our trap shooting, it's been huge. I mean, we charge the kids a lot less because we have the endowment. A lot of kids wouldn't be able to shoot without the endowment.
Midway's matching programs and grants are giving these teams a foundation they can build on year after year.
Midway they just cease to amaze me of how they come up with ways to give us money.
So we've wrapped up the sporting clay course. We won't talk about what I shot, but I do want to highlight the positive. Rylan, this is his first time shooting sporting clays. He shot a 57, which is pretty dang good in my opinion. And Justin, who is with us, Justin, show your pretty face, shot a 63. First time shooting sporting clays. So these young fellas did pretty dang amazing. James, the old guys on our group, James and we won't go there. Paul,
Nice to meet you.
Keegan, Soren, Mike, wherever you are. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys had fun shooting today. What do you think about the fact that all the money that you pay to be here and have fun today goes to support youth shooting teams, 100% of it?
I think that's the best thing about the deal because, you know, if you get kids started shooting when they're young and it's something they'll continue to do. I mean, I started shooting at a really young age and just something I've always, you know, kept on doing. So
Yeah,
you got to start young
yeah,
or you don't do it.
absolutely. Awesome, Paul. Thanks for being here.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Appreciate you.
Yep. Thank you.
I know events like this are a lot of work, so I got to give a huge shout out to David Grell, who helped organize this entire event. I first met David and his son, Andy, many years ago when Andy was just a young shooter. Andy's now a college shooter from Midland University in Nebraska, yet another program supported by Midway Endowments. In fact, we met up with his coach.
If there's youth shooting programs out there that are maybe skeptical or don't fully understand the endowment, how it works, what would you say to them?
It does work. It's one of the best things that this organization can do is to help you continue youth shooting sports grow. Don't be afraid to reach out. Talk to people like Mr. David Grell. He is going to sit down and he will have a full-fledged conversation about everything and what the program can do to grow that account and make it sufficient for you for the next several years.
Day of Clays Minnesota 2025 is our largest Day of Clays event yet. We have 29 teams representing 7 different states. Of those 29 teams, there's over $3 million in endowment money. And what that means to the youth shooting sports, they're able to draw $150,000 out every year forever and ever, impacting their teams. So just think about it. That's $150,000 given to all the teams annually forever. That's straight cash, homie.
We wrapped up the day with awards where I had the privilege of handing out the trophy to the top 14 and under shooter.
All right, this is an exciting one. High shooter, youth. This is 14 and under. Did they smoke me? Absolutely, they did. That's awesome. Ty Smoody with an 88. Yeah.
It was incredible to see what these young competitors are capable of.
Do you give coaching lessons? Yeah. I could use a few. That's awesome. Congrats. Let's hear it for them one more time. Yeah.
At this year's Day of Clays, Minnesota, their mission came to life, bigger than ever before, with 256 shooters, 29 youth teams represented, and a staggering $168,770 generated to support youth shooting sports.
If you're a parent, coach, or community leader, or someone that just cares about youth shooting sports in general, I highly encourage you to check out what MidwayUSA Foundation's doing. We got a link in the description of this video. And if you're someone that wants to support your local youth shooting teams, we have a link down below where you can do that as well. And that money is matched 1 for 1. So give $1, it's like giving $2. Because in the end, youth shooting sports is about way more than just shooting.